Today we are going to talk about two interesting stories that after you hear them, you may have to say,
Y'all smoking crack! Something is wrong with you people!
We have one story that talks about Japanese truckers are mad at isekai anime. And then we have a particular video that we are going to watch together where one individual watches anime at 3.5 speed. So before we get into the news, we just wanted to say thank you because we just crossed 100 subscribers recently. I mentioned it in the community post, but I wanted to thank you officially via video.
Thanks. I'm glad you came along, partner.
Isekai anime. Some persons love it, some persons feel it is destroying anime altogether. But there's a particular group of people who are definitely not fans of the isekai genre. Who we are talking about are Japanese truckers. They are mad that they are represented in a negative light because of the isekai trope. One trucker that was interviewed had this particular comment to make. In movies, dramas, manga, and anime, it's almost always a truck that's used in scenes where characters die in traffic accidents. But in addition to that, one business owner from Shizuoka Prefecture had a little bit more to add to the conversation. And he said in this quotation, "There is a well-known brainwashing technique called subliminal messaging. If this is being used to imprint on the human subconscious, then the aforementioned scenes we naturally see on TV and in manga from childhood are ample material to form a fear or dislike of trucks and the like. Considering that people emotionally invest in these stories, the effect is tremendous." End quote.
Coincidence? I think not!
But this individual not only points the finger at the entertainment industry, but he also points the finger as well to the news media. Here's what he also said about that. When you look at news reports, major accidents involving large vehicles are sensationally broadcasting as if saying, "We've been waiting for this." Viewers thinking another truck accident subconsciously form new negative images, which leads to phenomena like parental block or spousal block during recruitment.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
Jerry.
But of course, the person mentions that he acknowledges freedom of expression, but all he is asking is a balanced image to be promoted by the entertainment industry as well as the news media. As we see here in the final quote where he says, "Given that freedom of expression exists, I understand it's inevitable, but if that's the case, I want them to balance it by also promoting positive images of trucks." So what do you think? Do you think that these Japanese truckers' complaints are legitimate? Or do you think that this is just a nothing burger? Let us know in the comments. In scrolling through social media some months ago, I remember coming across a particular phrase called an anime tourist, and I really did not know what exactly that meant until this video that I stumbled upon recently. I saw this through another YouTube video, and I just found it is a clear example of what an anime tourist is. So we're not gonna be sticking, let's get right into this video so that you can see exactly what we are talking about. We may make a little few comments about it along the way, so here goes this very interesting video.
Watching anime and watching TV in general feels to me like kind of a waste of time. And because I worship at the altar of productivity and the only thing I care about is productivity, everything in my life has to be productive. Like, you know, listening to audiobooks at 3.5x speed. And I sort of wished I could do the same for anime, and I've discovered this incredible new method for doing that. This is not that revolutionary. Maybe you know of it before, but it's basically based on a Chrome extension called Video Speed Controller. And this is absolutely changed the game. So now this is how I watch anime. So if we take like an early episode, for example, so there's no spoilers in this, it always starts with like an opening sequence. So obviously I'll kind of skip the opening sequence. I'll fast forward to like 2 minutes, and then I go full screen. And then what you can do with Video Speed Controller, the extension, is you can use hotkeys to like speed up the video or slow the video down or reset it. And so normally what I do is I'll just speed up until it gets to an interesting point, and I'll speed it.
And this is the part where we have to stop for a little bit to ask the question, what exactly do you mean by skipping until you reached an interesting part? How do you know which part will be interesting?
As fast as I can so I can still keep up with it. And so what I'm pressing is I'm pressing D to speed up the video by 0.2 times each time. And I'm just pressing D quite a lot. And I'm pressing S to slow it down when it gets to an interesting point. And then if it gets to like a really interesting point and then I need to reset it, I just press the R button. So at the moment, this is really fast. And then I press R. And then it goes back to normal. And that's like really cool. So
Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh no! No, 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 no!
now, when I've been eating dinner and stuff, this is how I've been watching Hunter x Hunter. And then I can like fully focus on it. And it just goes so fast when it's like kind of building, character building kind of stuff. And so I don't need to watch it at normal speed. And then when it
And this is the part that hurts me the most. The part where he says that he skips the part that involves or fast forwards the part that involves character development. What isn't that like the foundation of every show, no matter what genre you are watching? That is the foundation. That is why you watch a show, because of the characters. Is it Jesse is watching the show for the poo poo pow pow explosions? I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments if that makes sense.
gets to like a really cool fight sequence, or if they're explaining something like, you know, about how the different auras work or anything like that, then I can just press the R button, reset it to normal speed, and then I can kind of revamp it. So it sort of feels genuinely like you're playing a video game almost, and like you're sort of like tweaking the controls here and there, and it's just like a more engaging, more interesting way of watching stuff.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
So that's the end of the video. So are you someone who does this? Is this person starting a trend, or is this something that has been going on in the anime community for some time? I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments. So of course there will be another video for you to entertain yourselves on the screen coming up right now. And of course, and don't forget, in order for you to access that video, you have to click on the subscribe button. So again, thank you so much for 100 subscribers, and I hope to entertain you into the future. So that's it. I'm gone.